Hey Steve, it's Thursday, and that means once again it is time for me to look inward. And I gotta say, the more that I look inward, the more I find myself to be pretty disorganized. Like incredibly so. But anyway, that is my struggle, so on to some questions. Number one, what are the second things that I'm confusing for first things? Honestly, sometimes I think ministry itself becomes a second thing that's easy to mistake as a first thing. Working for the church, doing therapy, all the stuff that I'm involved with, it so frequently feels like serving the Lord that I think I can confuse it for a relationship with Him. It's so easy for me to get wrapped up in activity for God that I actually forget to be with God. I busy myself so much that I don't take time to rest in God's love. I once heard a priest say that the struggle of the Christian life is to come to know and deeply accept that Jesus loves you. And I can vouch for the fact that this is a huge struggle, not because I don't somehow believe it, but because I don't take the time to sit in it and experience it. By not accepting the Lord's invitation simply to be with Him, I fret around running to and fro, and I end up missing the party. I end up missing out on resting in God's love. Number two, how am I engaging or not engaging in the spiritual battle that Christ is calling us to? Well, we're getting close to the end of the Nativity fast, and while I think I've done a pretty good job of adhering to the dietary restrictions of the church, I don't know that I would say that I've really taken it as a battle. So while my body may have gotten some training during this fast, I'm not so sure that my mind and heart were able to keep up. Because the church also recommends that during these seasons, prayer be intensified along with the fasting. Without prayer, the fasting falls flat. Indeed, I sort of feel like I'm engaged in a religious diet, not necessarily a struggle for my soul. So while I am trying to show up for these things, I think it's all too easy to get pulled away by feeling religious instead of focusing on communing with the Lord. But this is where I keep trying to re-engage the struggle, because I keep trying to press into the Lord. I keep trying to find Him somewhere. And it hasn't been easy, but I've had moments of truly experiencing God's grace this fast. My only hope is that I continue to stay engaged and to reach out to Him, even when things continue to get tougher on my end. Finally, number three, has there ever been a time when I wanted something but realized that God may have had bigger plans? I find this all the time, actually. I tend to think that I know what's best for me, and when it doesn't come my way, I go about life begrudgingly. One time, I thought that I had found the dream job situation, but then it all came crashing down around me, and I felt super lost. But in the end, that crashing is what led me to the GOA, to working with Y2AM, and what an amazing adventure that's been. One that's way better than I would have chosen for myself. And so I'm so grateful to God that He has taken me on this path. But even beyond that, had I not lost that job, I don't think that I would have taken the time to get licensed as a therapist in Arizona. It was a real pain in the neck, but I'm so glad I did it. I took that first job because I really wanted to take care of people. But now I feel like God has put me in a place where I can be even more effective and reach even more people. And so it's things like that that give me the confidence to trust that whatever the Lord brings my way in the future, it will be good, because it will be in His hands. All right, Steve, that's all I got. I'll see you on Monday.